Okay, here we go. This is a fix for your wobbly tubes. This is going to be called the 5p fix because guess what? It uses a 5p. Anyway, I'll show you what I mean. This thing is wobbly as hell. See? And this one is no wobble. See what that is? So let's crack on with the fix. Okay, these are the things you're going to need. Some of these things you can omit, but this is what I've used. So, some tweezers, your normal screwdriver that you've been using on the build, Stanley knife, an earbud, 5p piece, some super glue and some accelerant, and some gaffer tape. So let's crack on with the fix. Right, first thing you need to do is just unscrew 4 screws and put those to one side. So once you've completed that, we've got to do, disconnect that there. Just like that. Actually, I didn't need that screwdriver. So once you've pried this open, we'll move him away and we'll focus on this part. So next part is you need to, that just comes out anyway, but we need to take this apart. Okay, so we've done that. Keep those parts to one side. Then we focus in on this part. And the first thing we need to do is just get an earbud, shove it down the end. And what this does is just gives it a bit more support for when attaching the 5p, which is the next stage. Now you can get a marker and just do a cross to get the central point, but I'm just going to eyeball it. And then place it onto the 5p. Add a bit of pressure. And when that's sitting up, add a bit more around the base. And a case of just holding that for a second or two. And just keep adding a little bit more super glue. That's the hardest part. And I'd leave that just for a minute and then we'll crack on with the next stage. Okay, next stage. Get some of your gaffer tape probably could use sellotape if you haven't got any of this. And about 4 inches. Just put that onto your surface. And then with a ruler, which I forgot to mention at the start, you want to cut them about that sort of width. Doesn't have to be definite. And then all we're going to do this is where the tweezers might come in handy, just to get your end up. Is we're just going to wrap that around the 5p. So I'll probably just do it this way. And this, the reason for this is just to give a little bit more width to the 5p. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be inside the housing, so you won't see it. Okay, so just double check it fits in here okay still. Yeah. So 2 of those is enough. Go for more. And keep these other 2 for the other section you're going to do. I've already done that. So, like I said, you basically just put that in, like we've just done, to test fit it. Slide it in. Then we're just a case of reassembling as we did before. So that goes on there. That goes on there. Then we just screw that back in. Nice and tight. And you've got that movement. Doesn't go all the way to the top, but you only need a little bit. And there's very little wobble in there. So we'll bring it back in, the main part. All we do, pop that back in, like that. And then put the screws back in. And then he just goes back in the hole. Like that. And then you've still got the movement that you need, but that's just killed that wobble. So a fairly easy fix, and I hope you enjoyed that, and it won't cost you any money hardly. Well, 5p plus a bit of super glue and some tape. Anyway, don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.